Hi everyone, Rob Ragazine here with more numerology for the week. It's week 16, and oh, by the way, here's my hat with my number. If you want to send me one, you can contact me and at least tell me where it is because I like hats, and this one has a number, which makes it cool. Anyway, week 16, kind of represented by the tower. So, what that means is it's an excellent opportunity to look within, to look at what you've been holding on to, what attachments you have, and these could be external or internal. So, it's good to set aside some time and to look at all the energy that you're putting into something that maybe people already know about. So, this could be the fact that you're hiding that you're gay, for instance. It could be the fact that maybe you've had a relationship with somebody that you don't want anyone to know about. Could be a lot of things about relationships that you don't want other people to know about. So it's a great opportunity to look within and ask, well, why am I hiding this? I could feel a lot better, or maybe not feel better, but just feel more energy by not hiding it. Let it go. Move on. It's also letting go of how the world sees you. So looking at kind of the masks that you've been wearing. So if you have compartmentalization as an issue, like you put groups of people in different buckets. I know I used to do that quite a bit. Been working on that for a long time. So you can let that go. So you don't have one group of friends that know about this aspect of you, so or another group that just knows about the the sporting side of you. And one group, and especially in the new age, you might have friends that just know and whatever. Don't you don't have to call it the new age, call it spiritual, call it whatever you want. But anyway, you might have friends that know that you're interested in tarot and numerology, and then friends that only know about you're interested in music, and then other friends that only know about you're interested in food, for instance. So you have all those people in separate compartments. Let that all go, and let everyone know who you are. Just be who you are. It's also about things shaking up. It doesn't mean that your world has to fall apart. It just means that it's time to set aside space to begin to look within, to ask yourselves these questions. What am I not showing the world? What does the world need to see about me? So it might be something really great, not just that you have an interest in music, but maybe that you're a powerful singer and hardly anybody knows about it. So let down the walls and open up your world. It's about opening up and sharing the real you. And sometimes we don't have a choice in this matter. So maybe rumors are spread or whatever. It doesn't matter. Something happens that now the truth is out there and you can't control it. It blew up. Boom. Boom boom boom. Just like a tower exploding. So to think about it that way, okay, maybe down in the boiler room you were running the old boiler and just trying to stuff it with the coal, and you knew it wasn't going to last forever, but all of a sudden the pressure got too much and kaboom, things went crazy. And that's kind of odd, but that's the reference that's coming to my mind right now, and maybe it'll make sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me right at this second, but anyway, think of it as something's been pressurized to such an extent that you can't hold on to it anymore. It's time to let it go. So let it go. And I know it's not as easy as that. It's time to begin the work of letting go of the attachments. And if it's been a long time and you're really connected to these attachments, your identity, and you don't want anyone to know, that's the time when it's time to let go because you're putting so much energy into this to hold it back that it's like the little boy with the finger in the dam. That'll work for a little bit, but not too long. So it's time to ask for help. So the little boy has to call the parents, the friends, the neighbors, and say, let's either get rid of the dam or build a bigger one and make sure that everyone knows what its purpose is. It's holding back the water. Now, we all have a dark side, so this is also connected to that. And that's the shadow, that's the parts of ourselves that we repress, that we don't want to know about. So it's really talking about that. You put a lot of energy into that. So it's learning to recognize when you're putting energy into something and to sit down and ask yourself why. Why don't I want people to know about this? And if it's a negative thing, then to ask yourselves, well, why am I doing this? How does this serve me anymore? And to begin to look at how you can let go of that. And that's pretty much what the tower kind of represents. It's new things coming into your life, but it's could be a powerful shift, and you could kind of guide it if you're willing to ask yourself some important, pertinent questions around change and your attachments to the way that things are. So take yourself some time this week, sit down and journal and ask the pertinent questions around what am I hiding? And it could be something really, really, really big or something not so big. And still to look at how much energy is going into hiding that. And maybe even have a ritual around burning a mask or smashing a wall down. And see what happens. See how the energy in your life flows now. That's what we're talking about ultimately, is to free up your life to have time, space, and energy to do other things. Not just to hide, but to live expansively and creatively. And if you're ready, then this week is a great chance to take a giant leap forward. So with that, I leave you, and with the challenge for the week being to see how you can step forward